Hey, this is your boy Mike Trigg.
Saba Baptiste.
No loss, it's just lessons, and we're coming correct in the 813.
Yes, Tampa, Florida.
So here we go. Saba, what you got for us today?
Okay, today, hi audience. Today we want to get right into talking about the blackout. The Black Americans have conducted or involved in a permanent blackout for shopping in Asian businesses or any business that are in their community that disrespects them. How this came about is when, I forgot his name, Mr. Chow was let go after killing a 14-year-old boy, shooting him in the back because he thought he stole something in his store. There's no evidence he stole anything. The video didn't show he stole anything. And that led people to remember this had happened to a young lady in 1991. They shot her in the back of the head. And because they thought she had stolen orange juice, and they found out that she put the orange juice on the counter and they killed her, and she had the money in her hand. And this been going on in the Black community where the Asians have shops. And I hate to keep saying Asians, but that's who's been doing this. And they've been very disrespectful and chasing children and Black women. We got a video out there now that this lady was chased down the street at a nail shop. So as of June 1st, the blackout is in effect. Bus boycott. They use that format because the Alabama bus boycott. Thank you. Lasted for 381 days. That was a boycott. We're talking about a blackout. We're talking about taking our dollars, the almost $2 trillion that we put in other people's pockets. And of that, we only keep 1 to 3% in our community. So now we're trying to make a turn. So it may look like it's something to do with Asians, which it is, but it's more of us trying to reclaim our future because no one is putting money in our community. And if we have that kind of capital, we need to bring it back home. So what do you think about that, Mike?
I agree 110% with you. I just think that, since the verdict came out and Mr. Chow got off, I haven't went to any Chinese restaurants but the restaurants that I do go to, the Chinese, they take good care of me, and I have like a relationship with them. So I'm kind of like torn because I'm just being honest with you. My business is so diversified. I mean, I have everybody come here. I have Asians, Koreans.
I agree.
So, but me personally, I got to stand with us.
Right. And I have the same thing. I mean, there is Saigon Bay. My son loves their food, have since he was about 8 years old, all the way up to now.
Right.
And they're Asian, and they stand with their people, and we have to stand with ours. But I have all respect, and I'm just saying we're trying to get our group together to fund our communities.
So I just want to be clear. I have no problem standing with us when we're right. But we do some of us, we do some things that I just don't agree with.
I agree.
And it makes it hard.
It does.
It's like, so I know we're talking about the blackout, but there's some things that make me embarrassed about our culture. Like a graduation, they fighting at graduations.
I saw.
Team takeovers. And we have lost our way in these last few generations as far as saying to understand who we truly are.
That's
where
right.
we come from.
That's right.
And I'm always trying to get back to that.
Yes.
Get back to, I don't want to say my era was the best, but it probably was the hardest, and it produced some great fruit.
Right.
In the 60s and the 70s, or the 50s, the Black culture will say, if I can't help you, I'm not going to hurt you.
That's right. I agree 100%.
Right. But today, the culture would say, if I can hurt you, I will, and I'm not going to help you. Just imagine that.
A big difference.
Yes, it's the opposite.
It's opposite.
You know, and how? You know what I'm saying? That's the question, like how? So we have these blackouts, and I want to know how productive they're going to be. As far as saying for the black businesses, you know, because we really don't own a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in some kind of ways, our hands are kind of forced to go to other businesses that's not black owned, because we got to survive.
Yes.
So it's a lot that we got to do in a short period of time.
Well, what it's going to do, right? Because we got what, 45, 47 million Black American, Foundation of Black Americans here. We know all of them are not thinking the same.
Right.
Okay. And to your point, it only took 20%, 18 to 20% for the civil rights to happen.
Right.
So we know we're not going to have unification on that concept, because we already hear some things. Black people still going in places and getting beat up and kicked out. And so to your point, it's hard to say, because even in the black community, black people couldn't get loans to start businesses.
I'm one of them.
Right.
Right.
So what we're saying then, if the government only gave certain groups, Hispanics, Asians, loans, then we need to pull back our support, because they don't leave anything in our community. Everything they take with them back to their community. And I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know, because that's the general sentiment regarding why our community looks so different. And so they're saying the remedy is this. We know we're not going to get everybody, but the remedy is this.
Well, I don't think that this is the remedy. To be honest, it's a start of a solution to a problem. But I don't think that's.
No, I'm not talking about the entire. I'm saying to take kind of control of our funding, take kind of control of our spending, kind of redirect our dollars back in the community. Now, I see a big old hole in that, and I know where you're going with it, but go ahead.
So, you know, when you said, like, I couldn't get a loan, and I got the whole block, thank the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, like, Saba, you know, and I had put a lot of work in.
I know.
And I'm still putting that same work in. Right. Nobody wants to work. Right. People of color don't really want to work. My family members don't want to work. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it hard. You know, and they just want something for nothing. So just imagine that out there.
Yes, it is out there.
Like I told you, anytime we have these conversations, I just go back to 1921 in Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? We were 3/5 of a person. Nobody got loans. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they built everything from the grassroots. Right. Together in a community. Together. Yes. So like, you know, I think about where I'm at right now. And I thank the Lord for this opportunity. But just imagine, Saba, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I just close the house, close the pit down and just put 7 houses here. Well, I'll be a millionaire. Right? Yes. But I'll lose the community. That's right. So it means more to me to struggle. That's what I'm doing right now. Keep my head above water. Right. But to keep my community. Right. Together. And that's the thing, right? That shouldn't be occurring. We got too many forces against us. This blackout should be shifting dollars over here. I'm just saying, and it just started, and if we can get people to realize, identify us. So another thing is happening. They identifying hair shops, restaurants, all kind of black businesses. Now, we know, like you said, we don't have a lot. Right. So we know there's going to be some holes in that concept. Right. But recognize the black businesses that already exist right here in Hillsborough County, wherever you are, you know. So
we should see an increase, because one of the things about Conan, I sat here and I see people come all in here, all nationality, all races, and really that's the way it should be.
Right.
It really should be that way.
I'm gonna tell you this real quick, Saba. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. If I depended on us to eat, I'd have been closed down
A long time
ago. You understand that?
I do.
I'm all for it.
Yes.
Everything that you're saying. But for me, I mean, it's been every race of people. Because it's been all races of people come here to help me keep these doors open. And I can tell you, I got my black clientele that come through here and support. You know, the Joe Robinsons, the Eric Eves Catering. I mean, you know, I got my people. You know what I'm saying? That come in.
Well,
but it's just
I'm communicating the grassroots sentiments, what's out there, what's being said. Humanity is important to me, and that means that I'm gonna not turn people away based on their color.
Right.
You know. So and as an educator, kids are kids to me. Right. You know.
And that's what I'm piggybacking on as well. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take that stand with us. You know what I'm saying? But when they come in here, I'm going to render the best customer service I can possibly do.
Absolutely.
You know?
So you just said a key, customer service.
Right.
Do we offer, that's one other thing that the grassroots was asking now, don't ask black people to go in a place where you can't give good customer service.
Right.
And the customer can't come in there thinking they are entitled.
Right.
So that's the message that's out there.
Right.
Good customer service, and nobody goes into black businesses thinking they are entitled, because we got to treat our people like we are responsible for our people. You know, so.
But you know what? Can I, man, I don't want to seem like I'm on the other side of the fence. But I just got to tell you the truth.
Okay.
My black customers that come here, Saba, they give me more hell than anybody.
That's why that was put out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just being honest with you. They'll come in and complain about this, complain about that, and other customers, and I still would make it right. Try to anyway, but it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they want the store for free.
Right, but they'll go to Red Lobster and won't say one mumbling word.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Out there too.
Right. So my thing is, we got a lot of growing to do as a people,
and we're not going to do it in a month.
Right. So
it's a journey.
I get it. But see, that's the thing. Like that's why I always go back to Tulsa. But we didn't have those issues.
That's right.
Back then.
That's
because,
right.
But it comes from the upbringing, the two-parent households, or even the single-parent household where there always a big mama, grandma was there, to supersede everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got a lot. It's a lot of work need to be done. But Saba. The grandmothers today are 40. You a grandmother, and I'm not gonna put your age out there, but I know you're not 40.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But you look like you're 40, but you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is like,
they're young themselves.
Right. So they don't have the wisdom that my grandparents had. You understand? So man, it's just tough.
It's truth. But it's good to know what's out there, right?
Right.
But because we know our people, we got to make decisions based on we know our people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And because that's who we've been black all our lives, right here in America.
Right.
And that goes back to, okay, who do we trust in this circle to get us another level up? It's no way that this wonderful establishment should be struggling, because there should be lines long every day.
Well, yeah. So when I say struggling, I'm not struggling like that.
No.
But I know what you're saying though. But I think not only this place, but
every other place,
every other black business. If we take the black dollar out of the economy that don't respect us, we should have lines out the door. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be just selling out every day.
Right. I agree. So that's what we're dealing with now. So it's going to be more. It's a month old. It's supposed to be gaining momentum.
Right.
You're going to hear about it more and more. It started on June the 1st. because of Mr. Chow. Not only because of Mr. Chow, another Asian guy came out and dared the black community. Right, you heard about
I
that, right?
heard that on
They
Instagram.
said that we don't want to miss the Chinese food or the Spanish food, and we don't have washing machines.
Right.
I don't know where he comes from.
No, he was coming with Sony. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the stuff that they
But
produce.
that's different.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me explain. We're talking about taking back our community.
Right.
Everything else is open. It's still fair game. If we want to buy a Sony, we can, because it's not in our community unless you have a Sony shop here.
Right.
So he missed the point.
Right.
And the story went that he doesn't understand. Unfortunately, Asians do not provide anything essential in the black community.
Right.
There's nothing essential that they provide. Now, I personally been Asian friend. You know, my son, I personally been Asian friends all my life.
Right.
So I know definitely it's not all Asians. And I also been around some racist Asians. So I've met variety of them.
Right.
That's with life being black. That's black in America, you know, and Hispanics the same way, you know, or Middle Easterns and so on. And so usually when we eat food, we tend not to eat the food we cook. We eat something culturally, you know, something culturally different. So we have shared our money with everybody. And I want to know what it looks like holding our money and doing something big and investing something big in our community, even investing in another Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I would like to see the Greenwood district.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
All over the world, to be honest
too.
with you.
Yeah, of course.
Just to kind of just let you know how strong, you know, I don't know if you know the player Brown, Jaylen Brown, he played for Boston Celtics. He's brilliant. I mean, he basketball, NBA.
Oh, you're talking about Jaylen?
Yeah. He got the best. I mean,
he's awesome.
Yeah,
that guy is brilliant.
Yeah, he's sharp. You know what I'm saying?
He's a genius, really.
Yeah, he's the youngest guy that ever had a lecture at Harvard.
Right.
And he just straight up.
I really like him. I'm a fan.
So he was the NBA's champion. I mean, maybe 2 years ago, he was MVP of the finals. And when he signed for $300 million with Boston, he said that he wanted to bring Black Wall Street to Boston.
Yes.
And Boston traded him to Philadelphia yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's how strong they don't really want a person of his caliber to even have that thought process or premise because he has the capital to do it.
Yes.
So if you're gonna do it, it's gonna be done somewhere else.
Yeah. But you know what's the problem with that? It's already been put out in the universe.
Right.
And it's nothing to stop him from coming around and doing it again.
Right, because the resources that he has.
Yes.
But the dude was the best player on the team. They traded him.
Yes, because they didn't like his advocacy. That's
so we got. So you have to understand. You definitely have to understand what we're up against. You know what I'm saying? When putting your thoughts out there
in the universe
like that.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
It's going to be met with resistance.
Yes.
So,
I mean, for them.
So for us to have a so-called blackout, you know, it's gonna be some riffraff from that.
Yes.
You know, so you have to be prepared for it. Like,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I just thank the Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's who I follow, that's who leads me.
That's who leads me,
and
I agree.
And I don't really worry about too much of the rest of the stuff.
It's out there in the universe.
Other side, Yogi. The light's on the other side. There you go.
Yeah. But people tend to, you know, like I said, we're not universal thinkers. Right. Some of us going to be on board, some of us not. I don't have any Asian shops in my community.
Right.
And I can go out and do what I want to do because I'm not here to harm anybody, but I do stand with us too. Right. You know, so I'm saying that this is what's already out in the ethos system. This is what's out there now. Right,
and I want to say something too. It's kind of like what's the young guy that got convicted of stabbing the guy at a track meet?
I
can't think of his name.
Mello.
Okay, so this is the thing. First of all, I teach my kids we're never going where we're tolerated, only where we're loved and celebrated. So, you know, if you're in a store, and I'm not if you're in the store and the Asians are talking reckless and crazy to you,
leave.
Put that stuff down and just
leave. That's what I teach mine.
Camelo, you under a tent at a track meet. Yeah, it's raining, and the conversation is very belligerent. Okay, so what we gotta do is
violent.
Yeah. So we gotta get out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yourself
you got
from
a knife.
situation.
You got a knife. No, you don't need no knife. You just gotta leave.
You gotta leave.
You know what I'm saying? You got and you gotta get your phone and say, hey, Dad, because I know if it was Mike or DJ or my daughters, they would, hey, Dad, this is just some trouble over here. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we got. So,
we have to teach them. You don't go and. I think it was a tumultuous, dangerous situation that I don't think I would advise anybody to walk into. I wouldn't care if I had to stand in the rain.
So exactly. So I'm gonna tell you a story. Mike was at Cambridge private school, and it was at Skyways. Guys like maybe 18 to 21.
Right.
He's talking noise, so I'm in hustling. You know, he don't, you know, he's dropping the conversation. He's talking to his brother, and he's talking that noise to me. Hey, y'all like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And it just, man, it killed me because those guys, Mike was like 13, 12, fighting grown men. You're not built like that.
Right.
Me and my brother, we were able to sustain against grown men because when we came up. So I said, no, Mike, I said, Trayvon Martin ran and got killed.
And got killed.
You know, you call me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to stand up. I'm going to stand up for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He understood that.
Right.
And it's a lot of situations that this social media and all this stuff, man, it's just ruining our community.
It is.
As a whole.
It is.
You know, because if that guy had some parents, somebody, it didn't have to be somebody in the neighborhood, and say, dog, no, you don't want to. You want to come with conflict resolution.
Conflict resolution.
It's hard for somebody to want to fight you, and you say, bro, I don't have no problem with you, man.
Right. I don't.
But they think that's weak. They think that's soft.
That's living.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's called
that's
life.
Living freely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now somebody is gone and you're in prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and everything went downhill because you got a lawyer. From what everybody say, the lawyer was not working on the case. Yeah. And that's another thing, you know, and I always teach my kids, don't go to no situation. Remove yourself from it. And if you have phone, you have car, you remove yourself. Right. That's what you do.
And that's what we got to get back to. I see so many situations that can't really be avoidable. Excuse me, my brother Pelham, he went in the rabbit hole on the Carmelo Anthony situation. Because everybody was, when it happened, was like, oh man, that's injustice, this and that. He said, Mike, man, I got to be honest with you. He had an opportunity to walk away and didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know this is our podcast, but I want to tell these kids the truth. Man, if you get opportunity to walk away and live to be here another day the right way, walk away.
That's manly too. That's not anything to be scared. You walking away.
Even with me. My brother and I, we were raised in a certain area. We had to do a lot of fist fighting. You know what I'm saying? No guns, no knife. We fight, and we'll come back and be friends the next day. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was in the community. You know what I'm saying? But like right now, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't take a chance of fighting a kid because I think they'll kill me. So and some dudes in the basketball court, the small guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a killer on the court. He came out. I got this F nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because like, when you say certain words, you got to be ready to fight. Right. And so I was like, man, I had a terrible game that day. But we played him again. I went for about 40 on him. And then I had to talk to him and convict him. You know what I'm saying? I think you got him in school at Garrett Doe. You know what I'm saying? One of those guys. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so we always going to be teaching. Always teaching. And if you hear this, and if you are educated, or educator, or just a good person in the community. Man, stop when you see a kid with his pants sagging, and he looks unkept, and tell him, hey man, bro, you don't understand where we come from, bro. We're kings and queens.
That's right.
And give yourself opportunity.
And that's true. They don't want to believe it, but we are kings and queens. Always represent yourself.
Everybody wants our culture. how we move and how we do things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't recall anybody black talking a certain way, like, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Talk, you know, we don't talk, we just talk the way we talk. We're not converting.
AAVE.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, you know, so
African American Vernacular English
yeah.
came out of the struggle.
right.
Right. So, so all of that is good. So now we talked about the blackout.
Right.
So, and I think this is just to inform people. This is an educational podcast. We don't take no sides one way or the other. We just want you to know what's out there. So when people approach you or say something, you see something on podcast, you get to make your decision what you think about this. So everybody know what we're going into this weekend. Another subject is Independence Day, July the 4th. 1776. It's been 250 years of when this country was founded. Now, remember, that's not America. That's the United States that we're talking about. We was here way before 1776. Okay.
Right.
All right. So it's much older, but America became United States in 1776.
Okay.
At that time, they didn't have all 50 states, but they actually had most of them. So just keep that in mind. I think it had like 13 or 14 at that time. So something came across that was new to me. I never knew. This is the first time the government decided to have a National Fair Day. A National Fair Day has been described is in Washington, D.C. It's supposed to last a week. It's like a fair. Each country have exhibits, take you through time. Like, let's say Florida, you know. Each state, right. Okay. Each state take you through time. And let's take Florida. You see the gators, you see the things that made Florida. And let's say you're from New York, you go there. So you get it lasts 7 days. And you get to go to D.C. and get to see all of the states. Right. So that's how the government is celebrating this milestone. So if you're in the D.C. area, want to get there, you have 7 days. Okay. What you think about that?
So like, I'm torn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad to be American, right. Black American, right? But there's nothing to celebrate.
I know.
For us.
I know.
I mean, like, I'm just being honest with you.
Right. I agree.
Man, it's been truly hard.
Right.
For our ancestors.
Right.
And people before me.
Right.
So what are we celebrating? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
So that's a good question. What are we celebrating? It means different. You know, one of the biggest things that happened is that this friend, she says she went all the way through Harvard, and one day she asked this white guy, because she asked him, what kind of experience are you having? No. He has a completely different experience in America than she. She would be outside where 250 years is nothing. It's nothing for us to celebrate. Even Frederick Douglass talks about the 4th of July, right, where we were, you know, serving up to them. We were always inserted to hardship, enslaved, and so. And even as slavery was abolished on paper, it was still practiced in time. So we definitely have a different point of view. Like, for instance, in Dallas, in Texas, they say their Independence Day is Juneteenth.
Oh, yeah, they celebrate that.
They celebrate that to the fullest.
Yeah, that's big.
So, right. And so until America make us whole as the children of the descendant of chattel slavery, then we can come together, because there's no evidence out there that says we didn't build this country. There's none. Right. Now, there's lies out there, but this was built. This is blood, sweat, and bones built by Black Americans. Right. So independence means something different for us. And we fought in every war since 1812. Right. And in Private Tuckett died, the first soldier in that 1812 was a Black man. Right. So we have history long before even the white people that are here now. They just got here through Paris Island, Ellis Island, whatever they call it. So we got a different feel. We've been here long before, so Independence Day is not the same. It's nothing great about it because America hasn't lived up to their promise.
Right. And we're the only cultural people that they have not lived up to their promise to.
Everybody else they have. Right. So we see it differently collectively or individually. We see it differently.
Right.
Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up, that if you have mixed feelings and you're a Black American or a foundational Black American, it's understandable. It's very understandable. And just do something positive, educate a child, help somebody. But remember, we're living for better times and better days.
Yeah, I'm spot on with that. And you said something very important, you know what I'm saying? I never, when I think about where we come from, yeah, we're in a better situation today, without a doubt. But I educate every child that I run into that can handle a mature conversation. I educate them about our past.
Right.
But I push them towards our future.
Right.
So what are you going to do to shape your life to be a positive contributor to the neighborhood you choose to dwell in?
Right.
So
that's an awesome question.
Right. So that's the thing. I would talk with them in great detail about our forefathers, what they went through, my grandparents, my great-great-grandparents, And then I would say, okay, now, what I just told you, what can you do moving forward to better suit your family and our community moving forward? What are you planning on doing?
Right.
And the answer I'm looking for, hey, Mr. Trigg, I'm going to school, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to get out, I'm going to come back into the community and be a positive citizen. That's it.
Right.
And I tell them, when they tell me that, I say, you know what? I'm going to help you.
That's right.
While you're in school. Here's my number, here's my cash app, boom, boom, boom. If you need anything, call me. That's what it was like when I was a kid. LA, when I needed something, man, he was there.
Right.
My Uncle Eric, if I needed something, they were there. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have fathers now.
Right.
I had my uncles, my grandparents, and my mom. She did the best she could for me. But it was the community that pushed me over the top. And we got to get back to that because the community is a little different now. You know what I'm saying? As far as saying the community leadership. You know what I'm saying? Because really, social media kills everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody out at the courts anymore.
Right.
Everybody home on their phone.
It numbs the children.
So just imagine, in this community, everybody be at the recreation center. They get out of school at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They'll be there. The kids that's in elementary school, they'll be there till 7. So when the kids start, they got to go home. And the older kids be there from 7 to 9 till they close. So we had a real strong community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if they had clubs, you was a part of this club, we did this right. And clubs are always community based.
Right.
Throwing parties at the recreation center.
Right.
Positive stuff. So we got to get back to that.
And that's what we got to get back
Right.
to, because that's where they have that learning.
Right.
You get their attention through learning, and it's more group learning, how they interact with each other. And that's definitely needed, because at this time we shouldn't be having, teen blackout fights and all of that.
Teen takeovers. And then,
what is that?
It's just a whole, then it mixed with that, the teen takeovers, it'd be kids like 12 years old out like at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, man.
Terrible.
I remember, so my kids, Mike is on the lower side of the kids. But so DJ and Shane be going out, they 6 years apart. And Mike, Dad, I can go out DJ them? Hell no. Excuse me. No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He want to go out with them. I told him no, but we'll go to the movies or something.
Right.
When they leave and go out, we'll go do something.
Right.
Well, you're going to have your time. But now it's not the time. So just imagine if I had said, yeah, go.
Right.
And then they out and they get in some trouble. And my son, 12 years old, mother and I, educators. You know what I'm saying? You can't be friends. You got a responsibility. You have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? To put your kids in the best situations.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Whether they like it or not.
Whether they like it or not.
My goddaughter, the other day, she's going tutorial for math and she don't want to do it. And she told her mom, "Oh, I'm not doing that." And I had to text her. I said, "You're a lie. You don't make no
That's
decisions.
true.
Coke.
That's right.
We make all the decisions for you.
I
You know
love
what I'm
that
saying?
name, though.
Yeah. I said, no, we make all the decisions for you, Chanel. And and she said, okay. She understand because we're not going to put her in a bad situation.
That's right.
I'm not just saying,
By allowing her to make decisions.
right, but we're doing it for you to have a better start
yes.
in high school.
Yes.
I'm not just giving you no busy work for the summer. I'm just trying to make sure that you on point.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So I think we covered areas. We talked about the blackout. We talked about Independence Day, how it means. It may mean something totally different to other people, but the history a little bit, we talked about it. And everything I've said, you can find out about it, verify, it's online. And just remember, we are close to being a $2 trillion community, that we don't take that money and put it in our Black businesses. But we should support our Black businesses. Find that money and bring it to a Black business. That could be your Independence Day.
And my thing is this right here. I'm not telling you to come to Conan's. If you don't like my product, don't come and get it. Because I want you to come here because I'm Black. I want you to come here because I got a great product and you enjoy eating.
True.
And coming in and getting the customer service that we render to you. Because if you came in here and we treated you, don't come.
That's right.
Don't go anywhere where you're not loved or show appreciation.
That's well
That's
said.
anywhere. So I mean, and I'm speaking for every Black business. If we can't earn your business, don't give us your business.
That's right.
That's the bottom line.
That's right.
And on that note, pow.
Yes, thank you. Thank you again.
On the yo, we out.
Yes, we're out. Thank you.
Yeah.